Welcome to the Pavilion of Pickleball for the second day for Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. I'm Reese Van Haften, joined by Lee Pop Martin for the second day in a row. It's nice to have you, Pop. And, you know, I tried to take you to school on the court today, but you've been doing the teaching all week, and let me tell you, you taught me a lot of lessons. So teach these people what we're about to see today.
Well, we just did a little one-on-one out there, Reese, and it was fun to get you with a paddle in hand and let you see what a pickleball feels like and what the game feels like. Just having a little fun with you.
I finally had a winner there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Got a little too strong, but.
And then this is embarrassing right here. Wait for this one.
Well, you did a little pop up there in a minute, and we're going to put that one away.
Right into my feet. But you know what? It was a lot of fun to finally get back on the court. I haven't played pickleball in a while, and you got to teach me a lot of things. And you told me the history of my gameplay when I was a child just by playing with me.
Well, and you got a little winded out there, guy.
I did.
I mean, so the point is you can get a lot of exercise with this.
Absolutely. Well, we have our first match today, so we're about to get started. That's between Mary Farney and Ben Farney and Logan Kerr and Chris Foster. And actually, the Farneys are a mother-son duo, and Kerr and Foster are cousins. So that's a little fun tidbit as we head into this one. And I know you've talked a lot about strategy as we are about to get underway here. There's a 6'7" guy on the floor right now.
Yes.
What difference does that make?
It makes a huge difference because he's going to be hard to get around, and it's going to be great to see how they take strategies to move him around. Let's go.
Here we go.
Notice how Ben takes the middle of the court. They're going to have short, angular shots in order to move him around and hit low. If you hit it up, he's going to kill you.
Those drop shots are going to be extra important.
Exactly. And letting the balls go, let those high balls go. You can't, against a banger, play balls that are going to go out.
Makes sense. Those are tough shots to do against a tall guy like that.
Particularly on the run. You don't have the touch to get that ball in, but it's going to be hard to lob a 6'7" guy, let's face it. Chris had a nice, powerful serve there, and they've gotten their first point, so we're knotted at 1-1.
This is a semifinal match, mind you.
And this is in the 4.0 mixed doubles level. So these are advanced players. They're not pros, but they're advanced players.
So a lot less mistakes.
Now we see stacking here.
Just an error there.
Just an unforced error. He's trying to hit it too good.
Do you feel the pressure when you're facing someone who's 6 feet 7 inches tall?
Yes. You see, he's covering the whole court.
You were telling me earlier when it's mixed, it's a little bit different. It's the male takes up a little bit more of the floor.
Yes, but this is even more different with a 6'7" guy because he's taking up 95% of the court. All right? Typically in mixed, you'll take about 2/3, 1/3. It's like a basketball game when one team has a 7'2" center. It changes the dynamics of everything.
Yao Ming.
Yeah, you're thinking about coming in for a layup, and you miss a layup because you're trying to do something to get around.
Yeah. He is just taking over.
He's dominating.
Yeah.
He's dominating.
Complete control.
They've got to get it low on him. They've got to get it low on him. See,
Dinks.
Yeah. Angular dinks.
Wow, a backhand.
That was a beautiful rolled backhand. Caught the line over there. There's no defense against that one. You got to get more loopy deep, but they've got to get their return of serve to her. Pull him way wide. See, they're bringing that second shot in the middle of the court.
That's better. He's still playing.
They're enabling him to dominate. They're taking those second shots into the middle of the court. Those second shots have to go to the corner where she is.
And they call a timeout, which is probably wise, being down 7-1 at this point.
Yeah, it's going quick.
Oh, she was even in the kitchen on that one.
Well, the ball bounced,
the bounce.
though.
It did bounce.
She can
You
be
are
in the
correct.
kitchen.
You are correct.
So if I was coaching them, I'd say your second shots need to be loopier and deeper. You've got to get up and get your feet set for that power he's going to bring. But you've also got to take them not middle third of the court. They've got to go to the 1/3 of the court where he's not. Pull him way over there to set up your next
shot to put it.
So if you're looping deep and he hits a drive like that, the whole rest of the court's open for you.
He even placed that serve on the back line, even though it went out.
Yeah.
The return. So now we're on second serve here, still 7-1 in this semifinal match. Weather caused some issues earlier today with the rain.
Did you see that second shot?
Set it up.
It was short and right in the middle of the court. Against regular players, that'll work. Against a guy that's going to dominate, you're playing right into his hands.
And now that we've met the 8-point mark,
They're
swapping sides.
That doesn't matter so much inside, but outside it can be huge. With wind and with the sun, strategically it can make a big difference.
And the wet courts, like today.
Well, both sides are slippery.
That's true. So 9-1 now. Still on the second serve, though. And like we saw yesterday, things can change in a hurry if you get on serve. And now they're on serve.
They are back on serve.
That first game yesterday, all you had to do was get on serve, and comeback was on.
They took it into his backhand that time, and he just dumped it in the net. Unforced errors. Unforced errors. But still, executing the wrong shot. She's hitting it to the middle of the court. They've got to hit it to the gal. In mixed doubles, it's honestly a gal-on-gal game if you're playing it right. And the guy is trying to poach. The thing about a 6'7" guy is he can poach about 90% of the court.
Yeah. That was a great setup shot.
Oh! Gonna have to replace that ball.
Yeah, and you said yesterday 3 shots ahead. You could see it right there. You put it to the back corner, it set it up, smashed it, and then an easier smash later down the middle.
Yeah. He crushed that last one.
They got up.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
And they had the advantage there. They were at the net the whole way.
Well, her second shot took it back to the to Mary, and Mary they had an advantage at that point. They just didn't quite finish it. Great job. Get the ball to the girl. Get the ball to the girl. I'm not trying to be a sexist or anything, but the fact of the matter is, she doesn't have a third of the strength that he has.
We should mention we're playing it to 15, only one game, win by 2. It's 10-2 second serve right now.
Now notice, second shot, she made the play, side out. Okay? But you've got to be very intentional to do that every point, every rally.
That was just a miss hit.
Got on him kind of quick. Her return was short, so it gave Chris an opportunity to drive and got on his hands fast. It's game over. It's game over when they start bringing him in on every shot.
They got to play to the corners, like you said, or
Yeah.
the near corners.
And sometimes with a really tall guy, if you get a drive it right at their belly.
Or their feet.
Well, their feet, if you can get there.
Ooh. He tried to go.
Try to go behind him.
Would have been a good shot if it made it over.
Yeah.
Well played.
Did you notice the strategy there?
He was playing.
He hit 2 to her. The third one popped. He's got to put away. He puts it away at an angle, not just hitting it hard. He had an angle and an intention on it. Chris.
That was a great backline shot. Just missed it.
Oh, but you can see the strategy starting to evolve a little bit. They're a
They
little late
definitely
in getting
mixed
to
it up a little bit here.
Yeah. Now Chris needs to go down the line with his return to Mary. Got to his backhand, had the net position, he overhit.
First serve here. Went long. So now they go to second serve. 3-11, second serve. He was not set there.
No, he wasn't, but you see him covering more of the court now,
Yep.
trying to protect Logan.
Yep.
So she doesn't pop it up and let Ben have an easy end. Moved him wide, opened the court up. It's these three-shot
Right down the
sequences
middle.
again. Three-shot sequences. Set it up, open wide, down the middle.
That was another three-shot sequence.
Uh-huh.
Farney's closing in on winning this match.
But unlike tennis to a degree, it's not I hit one overpowering shot. I set it up with 2 or 3 shots before.
Got him on his backhand, split the middle, part of the Red Sea.
There you go. If you're going to play against Ben right now with his game, you got to get it to his backhand. It is not as
Strong.
sophisticated and strong as his forehand.
That was a great hit.
Okay.
Body shot.
And it's okay in pickleball to do the body shot. Unlike tennis, it's really not a nice thing to do the body shot.
I did hear earlier someone apologize after they did it, though, because you said
Sometime in mixed doubles, you'll apologize, but not too often. I mean, it's just part of the game.
that's an ace right there.
He got some power on it, and she didn't get her paddle there. Now, you got to realize that Ben is a 4-3 duper, and his mom is a 3-2 duper. Duper is the rating system. And that's one reason that he is covering so much of the court. Okay? So he's an advanced, she's an intermediate.
Got it.
Is the rating system. And that's one reason.
That was a great hit. Like you said, mixed it up a little bit, put it in the sides over there instead of playing down the middle.
But to his credit, Ben has only been playing for 2 years. He must have been playing tennis for a lifetime, as you see these strokes.
A little bit of a comeback right here.
A little bit.
Left it in the air there.
Of the players on the court, Chris Fowler is the guy with the experience. He's played for 10 years. The others have played for 2 years or less.
They're dinking right now.
And that's what you got to do. You've got to get the ball on the ground against somebody with that much power.
They're blaming our cameras right now. They're dinking right now. They said it's stressing them out. Excuses are prevalent. So it's match point right now. That was a great shot. But a setup. Oh, he got it
good
over.
Save. Oh, my
It's out of
goodness.
bounds, and that's the match.
Let cord. There we go.
So the Farneys are on to the finals.
15-6.
The final. What a match, though. Chris and Logan didn't give up on that one, which is, and
No.
they've changed the strategy up a little bit, caused
Yeah.
a little bit of a comeback, but it was not enough. 15-6, the final. The Farneys are on, or the final of this one. They're on to the finals, and we'll take a break and come back with an interview with both of them. And they had the advantage there. Welcome to the Pavilion of Pickleball for the Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. Now we're joined by the winners of the last match, Mary and Ben Farney. mother-son duo. Your dad is out there taking stats, I saw. What's the pressure behind that when your dad is literally on your back telling you everything you're doing?
I've been used to it for probably like 20 plus years of playing tennis, so we're used to it. We like to look at the stats. Melissa, get out of here. This is my friend Melissa. He's been taking stats. We've been playing some doubles together, like tennis doubles, and this is like, so I asked about, right, bad answer, wrong, but whatever, but I asked about 5 people, so I said, Mom, you want to play with this with me? So she said, yeah. So she's like, yeah, sure.
How long have y'all been playing doubles together?
Probably about
less than a year.
About less than a year.
Tennis, I have to say the other word, tennis. We play tennis mixed doubles.
Gotcha.
We do that.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Ben, your game is overpowering. You got a great reach, and
thank you. That's what happens when you're 6'7" and 10.7 wingspan.
Yeah. Are you working to develop a soft game? It didn't seem like you needed it.
No, that's in the closet somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
Not the kitchen, but in the closet.
But yeah, so I wrote down. I don't know if y'all talking about one of my favorite players is Andre Diescu. He's not my height, so he did a clinic in Bristol, where we're from, about an hour outside. He did a clinic and he showed me some new tricks of the trade. So I appreciate him for all the help.
That's one of the great things about pickleball. You can always pick up some tricks. Could you share one trick that he shared with you?
I'll say this: never miss a return. That's one thing he told me, is especially whenever the people are up at they can't volley if they're serving. So think about that. If you're not serving, you can actually hit a deep return, so they can't come in the ball if they can't come volley it at you. That's what I would say the most, is never miss a return. What about you?
Same. Yeah, make sure your volleys. Make sure my serve is in.
Awesome.
But I'm developing a bigger serve all along. And he teaches me.
I teach you.
Certified teaching pro. In pickleball.
I'm a PPR instructor for the professional pickleball registry, so I'm a professional teacher. That's what I do for a living. I teach tennis and pickleball for the city of Park and Rec back in Churchill. Small town about an hour and a half away from here, so we decided, we used to play here a lot in tennis at CBRC, Cedar Bluff, so we're like, let's just go play pickleball while we're at it.
Well, congratulations to the Farnies. 15-6, the final you guys won. You're on to the finals now. A little emotion after that one, so congratulations and good luck in the finals.
Thank you so much.
For now, we're going to head to break, and we'll have another match right after that. Well, welcome back to the Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. We're ready for our second match. I'm Reese Van Haften, joined alongside by Lee Pop Martin. The second match is between Melissa Stewart and Cragen Ashby, and Donna Sperling and Brent Trace. Let's get underway here. First serve. What is it? Start?
Start.
I'm getting the hang of it. And they scored a point already.
And this is a battle of Upper East Tennessee teams: Bristol, Abington, Virginia.
There you go.
Unforced error there.
So what's the level of this one?
This is a 4-0 level. And that's my mistake. This is a 4-5 level.
Okay, and it's also a semifinal match.
Yes.
Once again, the scoring is 1 gain to 15. You have to win by 2, and you can only score points on serves. I know we said that a lot, but just making sure you know. Ooh, nice body shot.
And the way these levels work, you have to play at the level of the higher player. So we might have a 4-0 lady playing with a 4-5 guy.
There, a lot of power shots too.
And when you play in aged brackets, you have to play at the age of the younger player.
And this is some more stacking that you were talking about earlier on the serve.
Yes. In this case, Donna is left-handed in the blue.
How often do you see left-handers?
Oh, a good bit, as much as you do in society, you know.
Makes sense.
And once they get to a 4-0 level, you're almost always stacking with them. The idea is to keep the forehands in the middle of the court, own the middle of the court, make them go wide. And so you stack left, right, left on the right side, right on the left side.
Unforced error.
Unforced error, and he wishes he had that. He wished he had that one back.
It was right there on. They were both at the net there.
They were, and Cragen put it away. Cragen Ashman. Melissa Stewart.
They were both at the
serving.
net there. More unforced errors right now.
Yes, Melissa's not hitting great third shot drops, but they're getting low enough that they can't attack them. Okay. Now that's just what Ben was talking about in your interview. Don't ever miss that return of serve. You want to loop it over the net. You don't want to test the net with it at all. Did you see how she looped that? Gave her
Yes.
time to get up, put pressure on him. He dumps his third shot in the net.
And on a return, you have to let it bounce, correct?
Serve has to bounce. The return has to bounce. And then everything's
And
fair
it's free
game
game,
after
yeah.
that.
That's a tough shot.
That was a nice rally there.
Yes.
A lot going on that one. Did you see how Donna looped that second shot and how easily it was for her to get up to the line?
The key is to getting up to the net.
Yes, and be planted so that you're not moving your eyes and all of your body.
Nice rally.
They didn't have a single drop shot to get in. So it was 2 up, 2 back the whole time.
And yeah, Donna Sperling and Brent Trace were at the net. Nice rally.
Yes.
Got the one.
Donna's got a little spin on that left-hand serve.
Both were at the net. Miscommunication there. Who should have taken that?
We got a lefty-righty there. That would have been Cragen's. He's the guy. He should have clobbered it.
Makes sense. And it was not exact. It was up there. You could.
It was up there. That was a winner shot there.
Unforced error. You can always tell the reaction when it's an unforced error too. They
Yeah, you
usually put
can.
their head down like, what was I thinking?
Because it's the thinking that's the problem.
It's a block shot. Just a little too much oomph on it.
Well, he was playing defense there.
Yeah.
Cragen put a ton of pressure on him. He's just blocking it back, hoping to get it in. Now there's a nice drop. Now we're going to have, see how we got everybody in? They had a chance to win that point. Cragen chose to attack a ball that was below the net, dumped it. Nice drop. Now we're going to have, see how we got everybody in?
But they're unforced
I'm
error.
still not seeing the touch that I'd like to see at this level. I want to see some third shot drops and people evening out the points.
Makes sense. Long.
Unforced.
There's been a couple of those.
Yeah.
A few enforced errors right now. Both teams trying to settle in right now. Tie game 4-4-1, as you heard them say. Dinking right now.
Yep.
Body shot. And we got a sorry.
There you go.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry. No. Little comment from the players.
4-4-2. You do announce the score before every serve in pickleball.
Given that all 4 of these players are from upper East Tennessee, I bet they know each other's game very well. They probably play at the Sportsplex in Bristol.
That makes sense. Oh. He tried to power it and get it low, but went a little too low there.
But there's no future in that. They're both up at the net. They're just going to Think it over at him.
Just a miss hit. He had a chance there to finish it.
Melissa did a nice job of taking that lead cord and not popping it up too bad. There's a drop shot. Did you see? He got the drop shot, and they got in, and they won the point. It's much easier to win a rally that you are not serving on than the one you're serving on, because you got to get that third shot.
So we're 6-4 as we switch serves here. So 4-6-1 as Donna and Brent are serving. And they scored.
Your greatest enemy on the pickleball court is the net. Okay? Don't let the net beat you.
And you were saying as it gets tighter, more teams play high percentage shots.
Yes.
That was a good shot. Got her on her backhand. So we're tied at 6 now, 6-6-1. He was just powering along.
Oh, man, that's a strong young man right there. Crushed that thing. Got a big smile out of him, too. He liked that shot.
I've noticed, and maybe it's because I'm on the younger side.
Man,
Ish. I'm getting old. But younger people like to play power.
Younger people play power more. Tennis players play power more. And if they don't ever get over it, they'll only rise to a certain level.
Like, that was a tremendous shot.
That was beautiful.
But a power.
Power.
Prime example if he just wants to power it through.
Passing shot. And you'll see a lot of those in singles, but you don't see quite so many in doubles because you only got 10 feet. There's only about 6 inches you can hit that with him not being able to touch it. Put it at his feet, he dumps it in the net.
How hard are those shots? And obviously we're switching sides now because it's 8-6, but how hard are those shots when they're at your feet to get them over the net?
You've got to learn to short hop the ball. Okay? You can't back up, because if you back up, you're going to pop it up or you're going to dump it. You got to short hop it.
He's just powering through, but a great reaction.
Good hands.
He's showing a little emotion to us over here.
There you
He's
go.
like, not in the body. Not in the body. Wow.
So there's a thought process about playing red, yellow, green. Red is the ball's below my knees. I'm just going to hit it soft to try to survive. Yellow.
That's a great shot. Oh, but he missed the
Nice
finisher.
rally. Yellow, it's like I'm going to make a choice as to hit it hard or hit it soft. And green, above my waist, above the net.
Free swing.
I'm going to clobber it.
Yeah.
I've gotten, the more I've played, to be red, red, green. If it's below my waist, I'm going
Play
to wait. I'm going to wait for that high percentage to come.
That's what you're doing against me.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a green
Good
shot.
setup,
That's
yeah.
a green shot. I'm going
Yeah.
to bust that with all I got because 99% of them are going to go in.
So we are serving now. 9-6-1. Melissa and Cragen are up.
That's a tough shot right there. He probably should have short hopped it. Just let it bounce real quick and lift it up over the net.
And a timeout has been called. Little breather here.
Okay.
Talking strategy if we switch things up. Neither team really going for water right now. Just strategy.
No, they're not dehydrated. They're not tired. They want to figure out what do we need to do to finish this off.
We're watching a
There you
replay
go.
here. That was what you were talking about, the setup into
Yes.
the smash.
Yes.
The orange shoes with the light blue pants and navy shirt.
Oh, he's styling.
He's- yeah. Hard to miss him with those bright orange shoes. That's Brent. Or excuse me, Cragen.
No, that's Cragen.
That's Cragen.
Cragen, yeah.
10-6-2.
Cragen is third shot driving everything,
Yep.
if you noticed, and he's dumping a lot of them in the net.
He's trying to get the finisher over and over.
Yeah.
That was a good loop shot.
Yes.
And set up that right there.
At the feet. At the feet. The problem with hitting a third shot drive when you're way back here,
Doesn't do a whole lot.
doesn't do a whole
with
lot.
A, with the pickleball because it's so light.
And it slows down.
Yeah.
It's got wind resistance.
It's like a wiffle ball. It's a great shot down the middle.
It was. Put pressure on him.
And that's a point, too.
Now, I'm not seeing gal to gal as much as I expected.
That's true. Oh, see,
my
Nick,
goodness. That was
but
pretty.
every once in a while, he
Yes.
pulls that Craig and pulls that out.
But now that was different because she left a short return. He was halfway to the net when he hit that
So
ball.
he had more power
Much higher
behind it.
percentage. It gets to him faster. It gets on your opponent faster. Think about same speed, half the distance. It's there twice as fast. Makes a huge difference.
11-6-2, a little stacking action. As Melissa was serving. Left it up.
The guy finished left hand in the middle, boom. They're moving together there as a team, okay? Trying to not leave a gap for Cragen to hit it through. I mean Brent to hit it through.
He tried to, that was a high risk shot like you were talking about.
He's got 26 feet to the net from where he was hitting that ball. When she's left it short, he's got 16 feet. Huge difference.
Pushing him farther and farther
Yes,
back.
just trying to keep him back.
And
right
that
now.
set up.
When you can keep them back, 2 up, 2 back, you're going to win 80-90% of those points.
Craig and
Those
Ashby
rounds.
winning the point there. Kept putting Brent Trache back. So now we're 6-12 second serve. Brent Trache is serving. A lot of power here. Into the body. This is just a lot of power.
A lot of power right now because they're not getting the ball on the ground in the kitchen.
Melissa Seward and Craig and Ashby are closing in on the win, up 13-6 right now.
Yeah, that last point they caught Donna in the no man's zone coming in. Got it at her ankles. Then we just had an unforced error.
Second serve now. That was a great shot. Oh, didn't get the roll.
Didn't get the I'm sorry out of that one.
So match point here. 14-6-2. Melissa Stewart and Craig and Ashby going for the win right now and advancing to the finals if they get a point. But an error. So the match continues. You can only score points on serve in pickleball. Remember, this is a semifinal too. Oh, it is round robin right now. We're early in the tournament because of weather.
Because of the weather,
today.
yes.
A lot of rain early, forcing them to play only inside. There are how many courts outside, Pop?
We've got 7 out, 4 in.
So it really slows down when you can't play outside.
It does. But you're getting to see a higher level play than some of the others that
Sure.
we've seen, even though these are not the finals.
Absolutely. Oh, they won. There's almost some miscommunication there.
You just can't leave it up.
Yeah. Second serve. Melissa and Cragen going for the win right here. And they're pushed back a little bit here.
That's it.
That is it.
They kept them back, but couldn't finish the point.
Another 15-6 game.
Yeah.
It's just what we keep getting right here. So there's round robin. So everybody can still come back. Melissa and Craigan with the win, 15-6. We'll be right back with an interview with them after this break. Welcome back to the Pavilion of Pickleball for the Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. We're now joined by the winners of the last match, Melissa Stewart and Craig Ashby. And that was an incredible match, 15-6 the final. And Craigan, I want to ask you, power, power, power. What's the strategy behind just banging that ball so hard?
Melissa has wanted me to work on dinking the ball more. And believe it or not, this is still a slowed down version of where I started.
There's truth to that.
I love hitting it hard, and it's what comes natural, so I stick with it.
There you go. Melissa, you played against your doubles partner from yesterday. You won the doubles competition. How's it feel to play against Donna, and what's it feel like to be on the other side of the net?
It's always nerve-wracking. She's one of my favorite people, and we have a little different game, which makes us good partners. So I know her game, but at the same time, it stretches me because I know what she's going to do, and I'm like, okay, wait, where do we go? But it's always fun too because we knew both Brent and Donna, they're friends from home, and so that's a good time, and everybody's very cordial and gets along. But yes, it's tough to play your partner and friend.
And y'all are from the Bristol, Tennessee, Abington, Virginia area. You play at the Sportsplex up there.
We play at the Sportsplex and the Virginian, both. But yes, we're kind of a mixture. Craigan's actually from
Richlands, Virginia,
which is
another hour past Bristol.
Oh, okay.
He drives all the way over to play with us. That's how much he loves pickleball.
Gotcha. Well, we appreciate you coming down to Knoxville and playing in these tournaments at the Pavilion of Pickleball. But you're a golfer, I hear.
I am.
Tell me how that converts to playing pickleball.
I really think that's part of why I get so much power behind it, is because I know how to load up and hit more of like a lag for a driver, and I just hit a golf ball the same way almost as a pickleball.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to Melissa and Craigan.
Thanks.
And winning 15-6 in pool play. You might play them again here in a minute.
I know,
Who knows?
we might see him again.
Who knows? But we'll see you later, and good luck the rest of the tournament. We're going to take a quick break and be back right after this with another match. All right, welcome back to the Pavilion of Pickleball for the Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. I'm Reese Van Haften, joined alongside by Lee Pop Martin. Keep going to say that Pop took me to school earlier today. We got another match, our last of the day. We'll have a few more tomorrow as well. This is Mackenzie Jones and Ethan Duggar against Shutley Wong and Brian Sweet. So let's get underway and have a good match. The hardest part about this, Pop, and Pop is scribbling notes right now, so bear with him, is getting the names right.
It goes fast, too. There's not much time to talk in between points.
No, I'm literally screaming at the athletes, asking them, can you pronounce the name real quick for me? They're kind enough to do it, of course, but it's a little stressful in between when you only get 1.5 minutes and you're like, what's your name?
So this is a 4-5 and above, 50 and under age. And it's one of the round matches for the activity here. It's not a final.
Not a final, got it. What are the chances we end 15-6 again? Because every match we've covered so far has been 15-6.
Oh, I don't. We'll see.
Yeah, right.
Ready?
And I think they're ready to begin.
Here we go. Unforced error. Off the serve, so that's an ace. 1-0.
We got a little color coordination going on here, too. Mackenzie and Ethan are in their optic yellow with a white top, you know.
Limeish. If they win, we'll have to ask about that. Well, they're up 2-0 already on the start.
Nice deep serve.
I can tell you this right now, Mackenzie plays tennis.
There you go.
She hops around like a tennis player.
And you see the top spin she got on that serve? See it drop last foot of the court there?
Is that a tennis type of swing?
Oh, yeah. Nicely done.
A lot of pressure when you're trying to set yourself up.
Yeah, Chalet just dumped that one in the net.
Oh, that was a good shot. Wow. What a rally. I mean,
Very well done.
Great shots on that rally.
But you see, it's guy against girl there. Chalet was really holding her own. Very well. Blocked a few shots back.
Here it is right here on replay. Yeah. What a rally from Chalet. Great return.
Nice angle there.
Tremendous return, set that one up.
Well done by Ethan.
I'm interested in the story behind Mackenzie and Ethan and how they met. They seem to have a good chemistry.
Now, Ethan and Mackenzie are playing mixed doubles the way you play it at this level. He's taken about 60-65% of the court. Everything in the middle that's up, he's trying to put away.
Wow. Oh, I thought he got it over there for a second. That was just a reactionary shot right there.
They tried a shake and bake there. He came in while she was hitting the third shot to try to put that point away. But Chalet nailed him with it. That's the way you beat a shake and bake. You just nail it right at him.
Little shoe tying action going on right here from Chalet.
Now you see stacking.
Yep.
We've got a lefty-righty.
That is the most tennis swing I've ever seen in my life.
Usually when you see stacking in mixed doubles, it's the other way around because you got the guy taking the ad side.
What a return. Well, out of bounds, but amazing that he got paddle on ball there.
Yes.
Despite, that was all reactionary.
The way you do that is you actually see the ball off the paddle. You know, they always say watch the ball, you watch their paddle. Nice. She had a nice touch shot, and then she backed up and going backwards tried to drive it. Not going to happen.
It's hard to drive it when you're on your back foot.
Balance, balance.
3-1-2, as you just heard them say. And now it's 1-3-1.
Little miscommunication there as Ethan wanted that shot, and Mackenzie didn't get out of the way. That'd be an interesting replay.
Sure, we'll get to that after this point. Yeah, that's tough. That was left up.
Now they're using some signals, I think, to just say, are we going to switch sides or not? Did you see the hand behind the paddle? Typical approach. If I hold a fist, I'm staying on my side. It's always the person up front.
Okay.
If I do an open hand, I'm going to cross.
Got it. Long. 4-1 now. 4-1-1.
Power serve with top spin, spun it right off her paddle long.
Good communication there.
That time, yeah. Oh, that was a good flick. She just flicked it a little bit wide.
Close, too.
That was surprising. That's a tough shot. She's a player.
That's a wow.
Beautiful top spin. Drop that right in the corner. Now you hear, if you're listening, you're hearing me, you, real quick. That's the way you get that communication going. It makes a huge difference.
That top spin put it right underneath Chalet's paddle. Unforced error.
Leaning back a little bit. His balance was not good.
6-1-2. As you just heard. Mackenzie.
Do you see how they are targeting Chalet so much?
Yes.
She's hitting 80% of the shots and
Which is not
covering,
what you want.
and she's covering 40% of the court.
Got it on his backhand in the air.
And again, we've got a situation where they're hitting their second shots to the middle of the court. That is enabling Ethan to take
Everything.
90% of the third shots, and he's driving the fool out of them.
Yeah.
We're at 8. We're doing a swap.
So I would imagine we're probably going to hear a timeout soon, too,
Yeah.
if things continue.
So when I'm getting overpowered by somebody who has just an amazing drive, and there's some folks that do. There's a guy, Ben Testerman. He was a Wimbledon semifinalist. He plays out here.
Okay.
And man, can he crush a forehand. So you try to make sure you guide it to his partner. No, you try
Or his
either his backhand or his partner.
Or his partner, yeah.
But if you leave it in the middle, it's coming back, and he's going to win real quick points.
We got fans yawning. This isn't – wake up. Oh,
Unforced. She
9-1.
wish she had that one back.
9-1-2. We have fans yawning in the crowd. This is exciting. Oh, how lucky.
Did you hear a sorry there? He's not sorry.
No, he wants the point there.
Yeah.
10-1-2 coming up. Me? You could hear it that time, and he put a top spin
But
on it.
look at where he's hitting that shot. He's one step from the kitchen. He's so close to the net. He owns that point right there. You've got to hit that second shot deep.
Wow.
Let cord another I'm
And
sorry,
then-
but he's
yeah.
not.
Hard to react to those when it changes directions.
Really hard.
Like you said, you're watching the paddle, and
Well-
then the ball changes.
And you're watching the ball, but the ball
Yeah.
pops up 6 inches
And
from
it
where
changes,
you thought it was
yeah.
going to be. I really like Mackenzie's serve. It is so smooth, so deep, so much top.
Puts a lot of spin on it, too.
Now that one was a 1 inch out. That's okay.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 of them hitting within 3 inches of that back line with spin and
That was a
pace.
good serve. Made her move. Ooh. Three shots ahead.
You leave it up, you're dead.
3 shots ahead there.
But they're working to get it.
Ethan had that one set up 2 shots before he had the finisher. 12-1-1. Mackenzie Jones on the serve. Her and Ethan Duggar are just now 2 points away from winning the match. They're up 13-1. That was out.
Oh, she lifted another one long. There I go bragging on her, and she puts 2 serves out.
It's the way it usually works. It's called the announcer's jinx.
Well, you got a lot to teach me about announcing. So I'm a newbie, but I'm enjoying it with you.
I appreciate it. We are actually on match point already. Can you believe that?
It's gone fast.
You say this is the hardest one to win, though, because of that.
Yeah, but this one's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Not like yesterday where we
No. That was incredible.
had about a 10-point run.
That's by far been our best match so far this tournament. Body shot. He didn't say sorry this time.
Right.
Oh, a little finesse.
Little touch.
Oh, that's a point.
Missed that flick. I call that one the frisbee shot because the same motion as throwing a frisbee.
Ah.
Trying to make that paddle really put a lot of top spin on it.
Ooh. A little too much.
See, now Ethan is feeling the finish, and he's just trying to clobber it and make short points. Unforced errors. So they're calling a timeout, maybe get their mind back in the game here.
Ethan just took a massive breath. He went, I think he's trying to relax a little bit.
Yeah. This is a game of streaks. It really is. And if you have your opponents get 3 points in a row on you, it's time to time out. If you
Just
got one
relax.
left, take that time out and go, hey, settle down. Don't beat yourself.
It was
No
up.
unforced
He
errors.
just missed it.
Yeah.
Both teams strategizing. Chalet Wong and Brian Sweet. And then on the other side, Mackenzie Jones and Ethan Duggar.
And so this is an international match here at the Pavilion of Pickleball. Turns out that Chalet is from Hsinchu, China.
No way.
That's what it says on her information sheet.
That is incredible.
So we got long-distance pickleball here, Reese.
They come from everywhere to come out to this.
The game's picking up all over the world.
Absolutely. Although I think I need to go in a little easier division and not face you. Oh, it's happening again.
Yeah.
That last point, again, 14-4 now.
They'll get it back together, but
That was a great shot of him with his fist behind his back. And then he went down the middle.
yes, fist down the back, he's going to stay the same side. Fist open, hand open, you're going to swap.
You couldn't see the fist there, but you could see him put his hand behind his back. Now they're on serve, trying to win the match. Oh, wow. So 14-4-2.
They're putting up a battle here.
It's still match point. Good dink shot. Oh, that's match.
That's it.
That's
it.
match. 15-4 is the final. Mackenzie Jones, Ethan Duggar pick up the win in pretty much dominant fashion in that one. Seems like they have great communication with the fist and everything.
Yes.
See the scoreboard here, 15-4 the final. Obviously, this division is still going,
Yes.
but we might see those two in the final. 'cause they're
But we
pretty
saw
good.
some good. We saw some good pickleball there. You know,
Absolutely.
Mackenzie had a great serve, made a wonderful shot time after time, setting up Ethan right in the middle for those short third shots.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a break and have Mackenzie and Ethan on the flip side. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to the Pavilion of Pickleball for the Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. This is the second day. We're actually joined now by Mackenzie Jones and Ethan Duggar, who just won the match 15-4. And we noticed right away you guys were doing something behind your back, and Pop kind of explained it to me. But how do you guys communicate so well, and how long have you all been playing together?
Well, we know mixed is really difficult, and so whenever you want a stack, you throw a signal behind your back. So this would be switch, this would be stay, and this would be fake switch. So we try to keep me on the left most of the time, and that's what we've been doing since the start, I'd say, about last year in July, first tournament. And so I think it's really important in mixed, and she does a great job of it.
I would say we've been playing for almost a year. It was exactly at this tournament at Pickleball Playground. And yeah, so the switching and the staying, we always judge it off of the serve. If we think that it's like a softer serve or a harder serve, we kind of make that decision in the middle of the game if I want to stay or if I want to switch. So, and then also, depending if he's pulled out wide, I'll say after the serve is hit to stay because we can't switch when he's pulled all the way on the outside. So, yeah, we've been playing for a good bit, and yeah, we communicate really well, I think.
Pop, you nailed that.
I saw some really good strategies. Your serve, Mackenzie, nice depth and topspin, keeping your opponent way back.
Yeah.
I saw that most of their returns, their second shots were short in the middle, and then boom, here comes Ethan with finishing. You finished a lot of points on that third shot.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a strategy that y'all have tried to work on and make happen?
Oh yeah, well that literally is it. She sets me up, I go for the slam. Actually, last game you wouldn't have thought that. Last game I did all the setups. If we recorded it, you would have saw a
that
lot
was
of
a good
power from her. And but anytime we get a good third setup,
beautiful topspin
we're going
shot,
for
that
the how can we get a better fifth shot? And so you basically spot on.
I would say whenever either if it's a return or if it's a serve and we keep them back, we're always expecting like a shorter ball, and then we both play so well to capitalize on those. And it takes a lot of practice with each other to know like when to go and when to take and when to stay. So it's a great shake and bake combo too, just smashing it and then him capitalizing on it. We have a lot of fun doing that. So
Sure. Pickleball draws people from all sports, ping pong and badminton and volleyball and things. What sports did you all play before you played pickleball?
So I played tennis.
Knew it.
So
We were right
there.
Yep.
So it's pretty easy to pick up pickleball. It's all the same strokes, and I loved tennis for a really long time. And so playing pickleball, tennis was my first love, so pickleball is like my second. So it's great. I love it. But Ethan?
I played ping pong growing up just for fun. Never really played tennis. I used to play like a lot of new players do with the finger on the back.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get rid of that. And but she's taught me a little bit of tennis. And honestly, that's really correlated with my backhand. I had no backhand, and tennis really helped that. But no background, so I feel like anybody who wants to just get out and give it a try, especially we've been playing a year, you can really excel at a sport like this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. Congratulations, Mackenzie and Ethan. 15-4 win. They continue on in the tournament. We'll hopefully see you guys later, either tomorrow or later today. So we're going to head to a break and wrap things up after that. Welcome back to Volley for Hope, presented by Second Harvest. Lee Pop Martin departed. He's done. He's got to go tomorrow, and I think we have the wrong headset on you. Let's put the right headset on you. That's what happens when there's too many headsets around here.
Hey, that's different
now I can hear you.
How
about that? Well, this is Michael Turano. He's from Second Harvest, and Lee is great to have along, but it's also having you guys as presenting sponsors in this.
That. I can't hold a candle to Lee. You two, dynamic. You guys on the mic, incredible.
I don't know about that. It's fairly new, but I appreciate that. So we talked a little bit about it yesterday, but now that we're on day 2, how much has it set in that Second Harvest is the presenting sponsor of this and to be involved in all this?
This is a lot of fun. We absolutely enjoy doing these kinds of things. There's not many events that we do where we're out in public in this method, in this way. We're normally providing services for our neighbors. This is a different scenario. We're having fun. We're showing some friendly competition. And all of that is to raise awareness and to raise some funding to help keep our trucks on the road.
And you know what? We're having feedback from this mic. So let's switch to the stick mic real quick and make sure that you sound good. We got to hear you.
Is that better? Okay.
Yeah, that's much better. So,
Michael,
how enjoyable is it to be out here representing Second Harvest?
I love doing this. I love running events. I love being in events. I love volunteering for events. But most importantly, bringing the community together to have an event like this. It opens a lot of doors, and it opens up a lot of opportunities for people that wouldn't normally engage with the food bank to get a snapshot about what we do. Trucks on the road, food on tables. It's a fantastic thing.
What is the mission of Second Harvest?
To provide food to any and everybody that is hungry and that needs it. So we supply food to everyone, not just those that might be homeless or those that don't have anything. That's not what hunger looks like in America. Here in the U.S., it looks like you and I. It looks like our neighbor, and the folks that get help from us are not always getting help from us constantly, just every now and then.
Absolutely. What is Second Harvest? What can you do to get involved here for those who are here, and then for those who aren't here and watching on the WAT Plus app? What can they do to help get involved and help Second Harvest?
You can hold a food drive for us. You can come out and volunteer at one of our mobile pantries, at one of our agency partners. You could come out and do some warehouse work with us. We sort food, we repackage food to be more efficient. Buying bulk product and then repackaging it allows us to take a donor's dollar, stretch it a lot further. So we need help and hands, and of course we always need funding.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy you're here to be with us. Thank you, Michael. That's a wrap on this. We're done for today.
I'm excited.
Tomorrow. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Lee Pop is going for a title tomorrow.
Oh.
And if he makes it to the final, I won't have him next to me.
Limber up, Lee. Limber up and get some sleep.
Selfishly, I'm hoping Lee loses.
I do too, actually.
So I can have him next to me.
But I love him to death, and I want him to win.
If he does make it to the final, I'm going to have someone else next to me, and we're going to make sure to critique everything he does.
And to make fun of him just a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So
exactly.
3 great matches today. We'll have at least 2 more for you tomorrow. Same time, everybody. What do they say? Same bat time,
Same bat time,
place.
same bat channel.
Absolutely. So we'll see you then. Until then, have a good night or day or whatever it is.